Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial I will show you guys how to create a wedding invitation card. So as usual, I will change the size of my design to this. So I'll just have to edit the width and the height. So I'll edit this to this and then the height. Alright. So after this is done, I will now change the color to this. Alright, this is not a black color, this is a gray color with this code. So if you need the code, you will use this code. This is the code. Alright, so after this is done, the next thing I will do now is to import my image, my border image. So from the gallery I will import. Alright, so this is the image I'll be using for this invitation card design. Alright, so what I will do here now is to rotate this. So I will rotate to this size and then I will increase it. Alright, so I'll just increase. So to make sure everything is aligned, I will need to position it using the relative position. So I'll click just this and this, and this is just what I need. Alright, the next thing I'll do now is to lock this and then write in my text. So for the text, I will need a color code for the text, so I'll have to import the color code as well. So I will click on import and import the color code. So I'm making use of this for the text color code. This is a gold color, so I'm making use of this. Alright, so let me just keep this here. So right now I'll head to the A icon and then edit my text. So this should be save. Save, and then without, just write save and dates. Alright, so from here you come back here and give a space here. Alright, so now what I'll do next is to change the font to a stylish font. So I'll head to font and I'll change this to so I'm looking for the font I will use now. Alright, so this was the font I used earlier. Alright, so I think the space I gave is much, so I'll just edit the space and I'll just edit this. Alright, so right now I will just position this at the center, just the horizontal center, and then I will change the color. So I'll head to color and I'll pick the gradient, then the plus icon, and with this as the initial color I'll pick the color buckets, and then I will choose this to copy this color. So now I'll pick one of the dark gold color and head to this and pick this and this as well. Then I'll choose the light color. Alright, so this actually gives me a golden gradient. So after this is done, the next thing I will do is to copy this. So I'll just copy this and then I will write D here. So this D will be at the center of the text, and then I will edit this to, sorry, I will change the size to a very small size. So I'll make use of 10 or 20 should be great. So I'll make use of 20 here. Alright, so what I'll do here is to position this text at the center as well. and then I will move this upward a bit, and then let me reduce more of the space I gave. Alright, so the next thing I will do from here now is to cut as well. So I will copy this and then I'll bring it down and I'll change this. Alright, so let me increase this a bit. So now I will position it horizontally aligned, as you can see. Looking at this now, some part of the letters or the symbol is cut, so I'll use the paddling tool to show that part. So I'll head to paddling and then I will show the parts just like this, and I'll position it again so it will be at the center. Once this is done, I will head to my storage to import my symbols. So I'll just crop out this. If you look closely, you will see the one I'm about to crop out now, which is the center one. Alright, so I'll just crop this out now. So let's reduce this because this looks too big. So I will reduce this to a smaller size, and then I'll position it horizontally at the center. So the next thing I will do is to type in the names of the bride and the groom. So I will type in the name separately. All in capital letters. So I will head to the color and pick the gradients we used earlier. So I'll choose this. Alright, so I'll use a bolder font for this, a bolder font. So I'll head to font and I'll change it to a bolder font. So I'll use this BentonSans font. So from here, I will copy this as well and write the other name. And then I'll position it here with equal spacing close to the and symbol. So for me to get an equal alignment, I have to use this grid. So I'll click this and edit the grid and position it here so I can get both names at the center, at the same bottom. So I'll just zoom. And then I'll position the names. So I'll head to the this, and then I'll bring it lower a bit. Alright, as you can see, they are the same now. So I'll just move this away a bit so I can get equal spacing and alignments, which is very necessary while making your designs. Equal spacing makes your works neat and professional. Alright, so after this is done, I can then bring this back. So let me remove this. The next thing I will do here is to duplicate this So I'll just need to duplicate this, and then I'll bring it here. So I will use the crop tool to rotate this. I just need to click on this, and yeah, that's it. All right. So just pick that same one we used earlier, and just this. So I can eliminate this color code from here. All right. The next thing I will do here now is to write in my test, my other test, and the address, the location of the wedding, and the time. So I will click this and I will edit this. So you are cordially invited, or any test of your choice. So this should be here. Right, so this should be here, all capitalized, all in capitals. So I also position this at the center horizontally just by clicking this. All right, and then change the color as well to this, but this time I'll use another pattern. So these are the cotton patterns, so the color patterns. So I'll choose this, and then I will change the font as well. After I've done this, I will import my next objects, my next design style. So I will copy this, and then I'll crop and pick another one, which is this. So this will go here. I'll just reduce to a very small size, and then I'll position it at the center. So I will need to give it equal space in between the "you are cordially invited" text and the "save the date" text. Equal spacing makes works neat, like I said. So the next thing I will do as well is to copy this, and then edit the text to another text, which should be "we are getting married," and then place below the "save the date" text. So I'll place this here. This text is a kind of too bold, so I'll reduce this more. So I'll reduce this to 10. We need a very small font. So this should be 10, and then place that center. So guys, if you new to my channel, subscribe and like this video. And so let's reduce the other text as well to a very small font. Hope you've clicked the subscribe button. So I'll just position this at the center. Alright, so the next write-up is to, so I just copied and I will edit to the next write-up, which is the dates, and then the time. Alright, the date, the time, and the location. The 30th with is a space, the month, and then the year. All right. So I'll move this, or I'll just use the latest position to position it at the center, and then I'll increase the size of this one. So this should be bold because you're emphasizing on the so this is one of the things they should see as well. They should see bold also. All right. So what I'll do is to head to the alignment button, and I'll click this to place each text at the center. All right. So let's reduce the fonts. So a smaller font. So let's reduce the size to 13 should be great. So I'll also position this at the center horizontally. All right. So what comes next is the location. So I'll copy and edit to the location. All right. So this is what I copied. So I'll edit this to the location as well. So you bring it down below here and you place it at the center using this. So just click on the horizontal and copy, and then you edit to the time. And if you want to add other address, maybe the numbers, okay, you can add like maybe the number of where the hotel is located or where the event center is located. So maybe let me say 7 and Victoria Island and the rest. So this should be the address. All capitalized. And then smaller. So this font should be smaller, the size should be smaller, so make this 10. All right, and then we'll position this at the center. So guys, like I said earlier, click the subscribe button and subscribe. So once this is done, I will copy and then I will type in the time. So I'll increase this so I'll be able to move. So let's just leave this at 15. Then bring it downward to give it a nice spacing. All right. So let's bring out the other ones also downward a bit. So you click on this and then this to move the both together. So this is just great. So from here you can just then save, and then you choose the ultra quality. Thanks for watching and see you guys next my next video. All right.